What's up, guys? This is your friendly neighborhood extreme Spidey guy here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review of Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, part of episode 2 of the Nightmare Month series, directed by Nick Park and Steve Box. So, how was this film made? Well, in March 2000, it was officially announced that Wallace and Gromit were to star in their own feature film. It would have been Aardman's next film after The Tortoise and the Hare, which was subsequently abandoned by the studio in July 2001, owing to script problems. The directors Nick Park and Steve Box have often referred to the film as the world's first vegetarian horror film. Peter Sallis, the voice of Wallace, rest in peace, is joined by the film by Ralph Fiennes as Lord Victor Quartermain, Helena Bonham Carter as Lady Toddington, Peter Kay as P.C. McIntosh, Nicholas Smith as Rev Clement Hedges, and Liz Smith as Mr. Mulch. As established in the preceding short films, Gromit is a silent character communicating purely via body language. The film was originally going to be called Wallace and Gromit: The Great Vegetable Plot, but the title was changed as the market research disliked it. The first reported release date for The Great Vegetable Plot was November 2004. Production officially began in September 2003. And the film was then set for release on September 30th, 2005. In July 2003, Entertainment Weekly referred to the film as Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Park said that after separate test screenings with British and American audiences, including children, he adjusted the character's speech for American audiences. Park was often sent notes from DreamWorks, which stressed him. He recalled one note that Wallace's car should be Trender, which he disagreed with because he felt making things look old-fashioned made it look more ironic. The vehicle Wallace drives in the film is an Austin A35 van. In collaboration with Aardman in spring of 2005, a road-going replica of the model was created by brothers Mark and David Army, founders of the International Austin A30/A35 register for promotional purposes. In a 500-man-hour customation, an original 1964 van received a full-body restoration before being dented and distressed to perfectly replicate the model van used in the film. The official color of the van is Preston Green, named in honor of Nick Park's hometown. The name was chosen by the art director and Mark Army. So, after the film was shot and marketed, the film was released in Sydney, Australia on September 4th, 2005, before being released in theaters in the US on October 7th, 2005, and in the UK a week later on October 14th. The Curse of the Were-Rabbit is a parody of classic monster movies, and Hammer horror films also serves as the part of Wallace and Gromit, the Wallace and Gromit series. Created by Park, the film centers on good-natured yet eccentric, cheese-loving inventor Wallace, voiced by Peter Sallis. You know what? Just let me get to the rest of it. The film features an expanded cast of characters relative to the previous Wallace and Gromit shorts, with a voice cast including Helena Bonham Carter and Ralph Fiennes. While the film was considered a box office disappointment in the US by DreamWorks Animation, it was more commercially success internationally. It also received a wide critical acclaim and won a number of film awards, including the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, making it the second and latest film from DreamWorks Animation to win that award, as well as the first stop-motion film to win. In January 2022, a standalone sequel feature film was announced, which is due to release in 2024 on Netflix worldwide, except for the UK, where it will premiere first on the BBC before also coming to Netflix at a later date. So, what's the story for this film? Well, the plucky characters from a series of animated shorts, Wallace, voiced by Peter Sallis, rest in peace, as always, and his dog Gromit make their feature debut here. After sharing a pest control business, the duo hands a job from the all-around Lady Toddington, voiced by Helena Bonham Carter, to stop a giant rabbit from destroying the town's corpse. Both Wallace and Gromit and the stuffy Victor, voiced by Ray Fiennes, vie for the lady's affections. If Wallace wants to please his pretty client, and best Victor, he needs to capture that pesky bunny. So, what do I think of this movie? This movie would have to be one of my favorite animated films of all time, and probably one of my favorite movies from DreamWorks. And probably also my favorite animated movie from 2005 as well. I also do enjoy Star Wars Revenge of the Sith and Batman Begins, but I also enjoy this movie as well, along with Madagascar. Peter Sallis is still awesome as always, voicing Wallace. Rest in peace to him. Helena Bonham Carter and Ray Fiennes give out great voice performances as Lady Toddington and Victor. And the music is still awesome as always, like a dun 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 dun. And I also do love Aardman as well. I do love Shaun the Sheep in my childhood as well. I even saw the movie when I was a kid, and it was awesome as well. I also remembered watching Timmy Time as well, maybe on Playhouse Disney or Disney Junior, I think, and and um, and the comedy is definitely awesome in this movie, and there's a scene where a Wallace is transferring himself to his mind to the bunnies, and then he accidentally breaks it, and then one of the bunnies thinks he's going to be the Rare Rabbit, but he's actually someone else named Hutch. Yeah, Hutch. Yeah, and so Wallace is actually the Rare Rabbit himself. And there's also a scene where he's going to fight Vic Victor, and then he transforms and then scares him, and excuse me, and 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 then there's also a scene where he tries to keep it a secret from Lady Toddington, and there's also um and then in the climax, they have to Hutch and Gromit have to save Wallace, and then they get cheese to turn him back to normal, and then they chase after Victor. And there's also and I also do the scene where the dogs are chasing each other in toy plane in planes, but amusement park planes, I think, and And the claymation is definitely awesome as always. Um, and and I know like um, and and um, and I know this was like Man's second animated feature. Their second feature length film after like Chicken Run in 2000. Um, uh, I have rewatched this film on Netflix, and it is a masterpiece as always. And in like the end of the film, like um, Toddington like dumps Victor, and then he engages for like Wallace instead, and Victor is definitely a great antagonist as well. And Ray Fiennes definitely put a lot of energy into him, and he did a great job voicing him as well. I also do like Ray Fiennes and Helena Bonham Carter in the Harry Potter films, but I also do enjoy them in this movie as well. And they definitely give out great voice performances as well. Now, are there any bad qualities I have with this film? Absolutely not. And I am going to give Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit a full, solid 10 out of 10. So tell me your thoughts on Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's overrated? Just let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I'll see you all later.